Hey everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play series of Limbo. Previously on this series, we encountered a giant spider, some Lord of the Flies-esque children, and that was pretty much it. You can't really call water an antagonist, so we won't. As you can see, it's still raining. We have encountered a hotel sign. This is kind of an interesting cityscape. So shut off the power to the sign here where we get electrocuted over and over, and we will finally be able to cross it. I probably died about 10 times trying to get this video started, and instead of doing a little speedy edit through, I just kept cutting it and restarting. Makes it easier on me, makes it more fun for you, so you're welcome. So it looks like we're going to climb up this ladder and jump down and break the glass. Ooh, that's interesting. I've got to time it. Okay, I see. We got to use the momentum, so I'm going to climb up while it's rolling and let it roll back. Huh. Maybe we got to roll it this way. Hooray. So I guess we're kind of inside the bowels of the hotel now. Oh, let's see what's this way first. Well, actually, this is going to turn me around, so we're going to go that way. Oh, hello. Ah! Alright. Well. Okay, gotta get this. Maybe I should knock this down first. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now I won't get trapped under there, because if you remember from episode 1, once you get this worm in your head, you can only move in one direction until you hit a ray of sunlight. And I feel like we're not going to have many opportunities. There we go. My goodness, this is taking forever to find sunlight. Oh no. I remember this. So if you remember correctly from the last episode with these worms, I can increase and decrease my speed, but I can only move in one direction. So I can also jump. So I'm going to walk as slowly as possible as this blade comes forward. This box is going to drop. I'm going to jump on top and jump over the blade. There we go. Yay. Okay, let's... Just a chasm. Perfect. You know what, though? There is a pipe there. I'm wondering if I can drop down... No. Can't turn in midair. So we're going to grab this crate. We're going to bring it to this elevator. We will go ahead and activate the elevator. We're going to jump on top of the crate. I do remember there is a secret really close by. I think it's at the top of this elevator. Yeah, I can see the rope already. We're going to... I think I need to use the crate to get there, though. Oh. The animations are so simple, but also really brilliant. So I'm going to make this jump before getting crushed. And the secret's going to fall out of the pipe. There we go. Let's activate the elevator again. And urban exploration, achievement unlocked. Said that backwards. Achievement unlocked, urban exploration. I remember a clear kind of period where urban exploration was like the game mechanic. It was right around the beginning. It was really right after Assassin's Creed. So that came out and kind of that was hot on the heels of the parkour fad that kind of swept the internet, which was a good fad in my opinion because it was awesome. So it was kind of interesting to see like all of the games that started incorporating that. So it was Assassin's Creed kind of pioneered it. and they're the only ones who have effectively, or not effectively, but they're the only ones who have perfected the fluid movement of that in their games. Other people have tried. So Infamous for the PS3 came pretty soon after, in terms of parkour games. That was kind of the next one that really incorporated it, and they just referred to it as urban exploration. And I'm trying to think what was next. I mean, obviously, more Assassin's Creed games. Um, there was, I don't know if you guys remember this game called Brink from Splash Damage. They kind of incorporated that as a core mechanic. That game ended up doing really well at retail, but it was a terrible game. Oh, I see what I need to do here. Gotta figure out the timing on this. Going back to that though, Brink was terrible. Then, but they did. I mean, they kind of were the first ones to get the first-person perspective and parkour into a fluid gameplay mechanic. So, I mean, even though it was terrible, that part of the game worked really well. And, I can respect that. Let's see. I want to be able to stack these, I think. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, so the blade moves really slow. So I think I will have time. Come on. Yes. There we go. So anyway, it's been interesting to see. I know Mirror's Edge obviously came after that, and that did the whole first person. And I'm trying to think, that may have came before Brink. Um, but Brink was kind of an FPS through and through. Pausing on that story again, there is a secret down here if you just follow this into the darkness. What we're going to do is we're going to listen for water, so I'm going to be real quiet. There it is. Achievement unlocked, Alone in the Dark. So you listen for the water. Once you hear your footsteps going into it, you're going to jump. If you don't, you'll drown. So it almost tricks you into thinking there's nothing down there but a pit of water. What do we have here? Some torches. Maybe somebody was keeping away some mosquitoes, huh? Got a little barricade. It looks like you can pull it up somehow. I don't know if maybe that's later. It's interesting. Saved a screenshot. I kind of like this image. Continuing on, Brink was an FPS as its core mechanic, whereas Mirror's Edge was more of an exploration, and really parkour was its core mechanic. So it had FPS elements, but not really. You could take people's guns and shoot, but the mechanics were terrible. It kind of ended up with like this cult following, and now Mirror's Edge Catalyst is being released, and it's been a really long time coming. Let's see, I'm gonna drag this body, I think. Maybe not. I know I can do something with this fly. Maybe I have to sneak up on it. This is exactly like those videos where the person with the camera is going around a corner looking at their cat, and the cat will move a little bit each time the person goes behind the wall. It's so funny. So I'm gonna get close enough, and I'm gonna jump and grab onto his leg. And now. I'm never gonna get through this. I'm gonna be stuck on this part forever. This is my personal limbo. This is life imitating art. There we go. Got your leg. I don't feel like that's the end of that guy. We'll see him later, and maybe we'll tear off more legs. It'll be great. Button. Alright. Well, I need something to activate that. Probably this. Well, let's see what's over here. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Some gears. Oh, there's a ladder up there. Let us follow it. I had my wife watch my first video to give me feedback, and she mentioned a particular voice that I use, and I feel like that was it. I'm not really sure. Okay, so these are on a limited track. Important to note, I imagine this will go... Okay, I need this. Oh, I remember this. Okay, I need... There's gonna be some sort of rolling object. I think a tire is gonna pop out, because we're obviously in a tire factory. Yep. No. Okay. So this is so cool. Look at the background. There's a rope attached to this platform that I'm moving. I appreciate little design elements like that. Here's what I'm gonna do. And catch. I'm gonna use the tire. It's gonna activate the switch. And just like in the puzzle before with the ladder, I'm gonna roll it to the top of the hill and release it. It's going to roll back, and it's going to roll back once again. And we'll push it through, and we'll move so we don't get crushed. Okay. So I'll kind of go into a little bit of a fan theory, kind of the most popular fan theory of what this game is actually about. So if you remember from my first video, I kind of went over the synopsis, and it's very limited in its explanation. It says a boy goes down into limbo to find his sister. That's pretty much it. So limbo, of course, being this in the Catholic Church traditions back in the day, limbo is the in-between state, sort of like a purgatory, right? Where it's in between heaven and hell. So people who aren't bad enough to go to hell, but also not deserving of heaven, they're going to go to limbo and just hang out. And it's up to their loved ones to kind of pray on their behalf for them to get out of limbo. So that is the theory, is that that's where this game takes place. And obviously it's called Limbo, so it's a pretty easy connection. But the thing is, why are these kids down here, right? Well, the only realistic explanation is that they're both dead the entire time. So, I need another crate. So, I'm searching for my sister. I went down into limbo to find her. So she went before me, so she died first. And then I would have either somehow died right after, or it says I went looking for her, so it sounds to me like the boy killed himself in an effort to save his sister. That, or it could just be kind of a representation of, if we're kind of holding to this Catholic Church the Catholic Church ideology, then we could say this is kind of a representation of the prayer for that loved one, right? So it's kind of interesting. There is... Oh. Okay, well... there's kind of a theory that at the start menu for the game, there's a treehouse that we can see. And the theory is that we're going to see that again, and maybe the kids fell from the treehouse or jumped, or maybe they were pushed. Maybe the little boy pushed the girl, just in a playful act. And maybe it wasn't so playful. Maybe the boy is actually the antagonist of the game, and he intentionally did it, but then immediately felt remorse. Okay, I always have trouble with this part. There's another theory that says, the whole game is representative of this little boy's abusive childhood. So all of the dangers he's encountering, the amount of times that he's dying, it is just representing all the things that he went through as a kid. And I think that theory also holds to the fact that the kid is older now, and this is kind of a look back on his life, which that one's kind of a little bit weird because it would imply that he makes it out of limbo, So I don't know. Maybe that's what happens in the end. We'll see. You gotta keep watching. Oh, I can push it. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this stupid gear? Oh, yes. This is one of my favorite parts. The entire game now shifts. So the whole thing is rotating. This door is going to open. And now we have a really good mechanic here that we're going to see. This is the magnetism mechanic. Going to throw this we're going to slide this block up to the top, race back to the bottom, lock it in place. So obviously the metal pad I'm walking on is what's magnetizing, and it's really strong. As you can see, the lamp over there being pulled. Yes, no. Okay. Yay. That's pleasant. So going back to the fan theories a little bit, I was remembering one more point. The Lord of the Flies children, they don't have glowing eyes. You obviously do. Some people say that indicates that you somehow went into limbo and you are alive still. So you didn't have to kill yourself. Another theory is just saying, that is simply in there to distinguish the main character from the background, which may be true. But I kind of like the idea that, you're actually still alive. That boulder's going to crush me. I'm curious about the butterflies. I'm wondering if they're symbolic of anything. Is this her? No, no, no. No! I was so close. If you remember, there's a lamp back there, so we will go... Come on. I'm gonna go hit up that lamp and go back to that girl. Probably my sister. What? And the meadow is gone. What? I'm going crazy. This is actually a game about insanity. Mm. No, no, no. So if you notice that ladder that I was trying to get to, then you have a good eye for secrets. It's not really hidden at all. But there is a secret up there, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or it's just the normal path. No, 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 no. Okay. Thank you. Oh, apparently I can't stand there. There we go. So I guess there's no secret. This is just the next part of the game. There is a secret. Hooray! Achievement unlocked. Backtracking. Oh, they're gonna spin the other way. Okay. It's down here. My death, probably. Oh, tricky. Okay. this... Maybe it didn't. I just need this in place. Okay. Pull this guy back. Come on for the ride. Yay, minecart. I love the light in this game. The effect looks so cool. And we'll go up here. Ah. Ooh, I was running a little too fast. Wait a second. What? Okay. I have to outrun the minecart. One, two, three. Okay. I'm dead. Okay. I gotta stay up. Hello. How convenient. A secret. Achievement unlocked. Guided by sparks. Okay, gotta get my bearings. Let's take this crate with us. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I never really mind dying over and over until you get to a section where you're relying on the game itself to move forward. It gets a little bit monotonous. But the good thing is I already got that secret up top, so I don't have to do that again. that a laser? Probably don't want to step into that. Yeah. Certainly not. Okay. How am I supposed to get past it? I don't understand. Oh. Oh, your laser friend has betrayed you. Ooh. Gravity. Okay, it's on a timer. Alright. Huh. So... Okay, there's a light. There's a light that appears. Oh, I see what I need to do. This section of the game always takes me a really long time to figure out. It's a really complicated puzzle involving a lot of the previous elements, mainly just the new one with the gravity. That's the word for it. So I can shift and go that way, but once I do, I can't get back down. So I need some way to reverse gravity to where I can climb on that platform. So let's see what happens if we go this direction. I think I'm definitely going to want that crate right there. Yeah. Okay. I wish there was a sprint function. Just kick me when I'm down. I see. Hello, crate friend? Hello! Wonderful. Ha. Down is now jump. That's so confusing. Okay. Still missing something. Oh, I bet I can jump over the gun back at the beginning. I think I'm definitely going to want this crate over here, though. I need the crate. Okay. So this will keep me from getting shot. It will also ensure that I can get up. Come on. Okay, let's get it back up to the top. Let's try that again. Yay. This part really isn't so tough. I don't know why it always gives me so much trouble. So both crates will now be accessible. I think this is typically when I stop playing the game. A lot of the time, I've fully played through to the end once. I've tried to replay it several times, but always end up getting frustrated at this part because I can't figure out the answer. It's probably because I've been playing The Witness a little bit, and I've gotten way smarter about puzzles through that game. If you haven't checked out The Witness yet, and you really want a game that's going to kick your butt in terms of your intellect, you should check it out. It's a good time. So I'm gonna try and time this. It's not gonna be that difficult. Hooray, I made it out. Alright guys, I think that's a good spot to pause. So, this has been Let's Play Limbo number 2. We have seen a lot of new mechanics. We've got gravity, we've got magnetism, we've got rotating levels. It's madness. As we get deeper, we come upon what appears to be a forest. We've got some delightful pine trees, so that's going to be real nice. I bet there's a lot of dangers ahead, potentially some spikes, falling trees, I don't know. Who's to say? So please check in next time for for Let's Play Limbo Part 3. In that section, anything could happen. Like I said, this is where I normally stop playing the game because I get frustrated. We're going to see some new stuff. I'm going to be excited about it. I don't remember anything that happens next. All I remember is the very end of the game. It's going to be great. Please check in with us next week when we release that video. I don't know why I'm saying we. It's just me. There's nobody else here. I'm all alone. Just like this little boy in Limbo. Anyway, I digress. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it on whatever else you can share it on. Just post that link in your blog, maybe. That'll be fun. But if you have any comments, any constructive criticism, please drop it in the comment section. If you know me personally, please drop it on my Facebook. I'd love to know what you're thinking, what I can improve, if anything. Yes, thank you so much for watching.